Probably should put my mic down. Now, hopefully this is loading up. Well, it is, but hopefully it loads up fast. How is it going, everybody? Oh, there we go. How is it going, everybody? I am the Zabin here on Broadcast Zabin. Now, I thought this was going to be part 11 or 12, but then I looked back at the channel. This is only 9. This is only at 9. So there really isn't that much for us to, I was going to say explore, but that's not the word I'm looking for. What is this? Distinguished guest. That's what this guy might be doing. He's 134, jeez. I can't on fight this guy, or this guy. You know, somebody with a lower level that I could go ahead and easily defeat, but I'm gonna get into it. Let's just fast travel there. 20 caps ain't that bad. But how's everybody doing? I figured I'd start off, I don't know if this is the worst, but I feel like if for some reason this video went mainstream and a lot of people are watching, or, you know, it's gonna get a lot of tension, and I feel like with that tension, we could at least be civilized about it, and, you know, just be regular old people. So nobody, hopefully, I don't want no negativity here, although I am gonna be bringing up negativity. No, this, I don't know if I want to say controversy, but, this all surrounds the YouTuber Shane Dawson. Now, I don't watch Shane Dawson's videos. Maybe that makes me somewhat biased, just the fact that I don't watch his videos. I've seen he's got like a few random ones, stuff about like paranormal activity and excuse me, a bunch of videos about like theories, which is awesome because honestly, I'm someone who likes watching theory videos, of course if they're good theories. You know, often I will hear, or rather I appeal towards theories that seem to be about like video games or movies, especially movies. I feel like because it's just this beds. Well, at least with movies, I can make up my own theory, and you know, I've done that a few times with video games. We've done that with the this is fashion. Oh, he's dead. We've done this a few times. We gave our theory about the Town of Light. I don't know if we gave it about other games. We might have. It's been a while, and I don't remember really all the games that we played aside from like Fortnite and Rec Room. Why are they on fire? What the heck? Am I throwing a mine or a grenade? At a mine. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, well, now we're a little too late. Now this is one, like, I'm just like, what the heck? Because I don't watch Shane Dawson's videos. Sometimes they pop up on Facebook, and I'm just like, this is not even entertaining to me. Even the whole thing when, you know, he was doing videos on, like, was it Jake or Logan Paul? Might be Jake Paul. Something about them being psychopaths or something like that. I don't know, but his videos to me aren't appealing. Like, I'm not subscribed to him. I don't watch his videos on a daily basis or anything because they don't entertain me. I rather watch, you know, PewDiePie, who, you know, he's been in the game for so long. You would assume that his format would just still be the, you know, video game related, but he's at least, you know, it seems like at least with his, it's a variety. He got, you know, now that we know a lot more about PewDiePie, he's got like, we got the whole meme review, we got Pew News, you know, he's giving such a variety, it feels like, because it's, and then, you know, here and there, of course. I wonder if we could jump in there and it counts. Okay, maybe I'm not doing it right, but like literally, like I'd rather watch, you know, like PewDiePie's videos because at least, you know, it's more entertaining. Oh, I completed it. It's much more entertaining. You know, he gives, you know, a bit of a laugh, and doing the whole review thing. Um, you know, it's just, it's different. When I feel like whatever I watch, and I'm pretty sure that's the whole point. Whenever you watch a Shane Dawson video, it's supposed to be something that's like serious, and he has such a following. I think he's at, is he at 20 million? Let me check. Yeah, so he's at 20 million subscribers. Um, and it seems like most of his recent stuff. I mean, of course, obviously, a lot of it's been Jake Paul. Jeez. Um, yeah, I mean, he just talks to just the big people of YouTube, which is why his videos are racking up into the millions. Um, I think it's maybe this one that he put up 2 weeks ago. Um, this is the one that irritated me because it's just, there's so much to it. It's just not like, oh, they do this. No. Um, Shane Dawson was doing a conspiracy theory on Chuck E. Cheese, a, you know, family kids franchise where you go and have fun, eat some pizzas and stuff, and you know, it's just the whole point. It's a place where you would just celebrate a kid's birthday party. Now, what Shane was how do you say it? Conspirizing? I don't know how to say it because I don't make up theories like these. But his theory, with like very little to no evidence, literally, he just says Chuck E. Cheese is just reusing old pizza and then giving it to people. And his only picture, his only evidence, it was a picture of the pizzas with different sizes being put together. And his little conspiracy theory part, that just, I call this part the conspiracy because there's no evidence to it, is the way he was describing how to cut the pizza. He's like, if you cut the pizza, I mean, most people do this, but I mean, I've done this before, and I'm pretty sure some people have done as well. When you start cutting the pizza, normally people think when you cut it, you go all the way through. That's fine, that makes sense. But this is two different ways that I see this. Either A, if it is a pizza that's cut in half, it could literally just be a pizza, two separate pizzas that they made, cut it into the pieces that they needed, right? All you got to do is basically cut it in half, and then cut another half of another pizza, put them on one tray, bada boom, you got like a half cheese, half pepperoni, you know what I mean? If it is one where it's not, it's the same pizza, it is actually divided evenly in half, but it's, it is cut, you know, not evenly or whatnot, it could literally just be somebody cutting it and then, you know, just going to the center. Because sometimes there are rules when you are, you know, doing certain things. Like, I know I used to work fast food, but this is with burgers. You had to make sure, like, things were set in a certain way. For some reason, it's like you can't put, excuse me, it's like you had to put certain toppings in a certain way. Like, if the ketchup and mustard wasn't on top of the patty, you'd basically have to do it all over again, unless they specifically ask without, like, just only those ingredients. Like, it was just really confusing. But the way that I see it, Chuck E. Cheese, most likely, they just take two separate pizzas, cut them in half, cut them into the pieces. I keep having a hard time saying that. They cut them into the pieces that they need or want, or, you know, who knows? Maybe there's a machine that cuts it for them. and they're just giving it to people. And because I mean, I apparently this has happened before with Chuck E. Cheese, but now, you know, with Shane Dawson being such a influencer, it's bad for their business. And I've heard they put a cease and desist for getting down Shane Dawson's video. So I don't know how long that would take. So definitely, if it's still up now, which I'm assuming was the one I was just looking at 2 weeks ago, do go ahead and check it out before the cease and desist, you know, comes in and takes it down. Because, you know, this is again, it's a franchise that is basically made to, you know, say, hey, we're here for making parties for, you know, your kids. That's how they make money. You put in more money when you want to win prizes and things like that. Like, that's Chuck E. Cheese. Kind of like the Toys R Us slogan, where a kid could be a kid. That's basically what Chuck E. Cheese is. So me personally, I used to like Chuck E. Cheese, man. I remember as a kid always having fun in Chuck E. Cheese and playing. I played more of the games. Like, usually they'd be like, "Oh, why aren't you playing with your friends and the little sides or whatnot?" I'm just like, nah. let me just hang out at the little arcade section over here. That was my jam. You would see me throwing the little ball, or when they had the it wasn't like whack-a-mole. It's like it used. Well, I mean, that's basically what it is. It's a whack-a-mole arcade machine, but it was I don't know, it'd be like a different animal. It just wasn't that. What is with that grass? So I don't know, just me personally, I'm just like, it's really dumb to, I mean, it's okay, I guess, to make, you know, conspiracy theories and things like that, but I don't know. It just feels like he must have said something, because even, you know, you see it on the news as well. Shane Dawson clearly said that when he was younger, he just thought that's what they did with the pizza, was that they just used up you know, older pizzas and gave them to somebody else just because. But I think the best bet, if somebody is gonna just go ahead and make a, you know, conspiracy theory of any kind, they should at least have more evidence. You know, just saying, like, what's it called? You know, that's like me making a conspiracy theory on my bro that, I don't know, he's a bad person who maybe, like, my bro does graffiti and he's breaking the law, all because I seen him one time with my spray paint. It's just like, what does that even mean? It's like, literally, I spray paint PS4 controllers. It's my paint, and my bro never came over before. But it's just, there's no evidence. It's just like, okay, anybody could hold, like, you know, if they came over to my house and it's like, oh, look at my spray paint, let me get a picture of you. That could mean anything. You know, but then again, something like that, you could easily just be like, yeah, you know, this is clearly evidence, and depending who is listening to you will either stand up against what you're saying or agree to what you're saying, usually because of photo evidence. Again, his only evidence was, hey, look, we have a pizza that doesn't have straight line slices in it, and half of it is, like, you know, a different topping that just so happens to not match the other topping half. It's just like, dude, just accept what it is. Like, it's not going to be reused. If it was a pizza that's reused, that goes against, you know, a lot of the, what's that? Ugh, I forgot what it is. It's like, is it the health department or something like that? Like, you're not supposed to reuse food. There's a lot of places, even where I'm working at, where you can't give away food for free, even if it's been sitting there for a while, warm and still fresh. You can't give it away for free because, well, one, they want to make money off of it, and two, if for some reason somebody gets sick off of it, they can easily go ahead and, like, you know, press charges or something like, hey, I ate food from here, it was horrible. I ended up getting sick and yada yada. You could easily go ahead and get in trouble for that. There's a lot of restrictions to it. So even again, something like Chuck E. Cheese, where they have pizza and it just so happens to look like it doesn't match what you're given. Somebody else building here? Huh, they are. Or were. I'm not sure because they're not here. But, like, clearly you understand, like, how, like, you can't just assume the worst, especially for some, like, a business like that. Like, they gotta make money as well. They gotta pay off their workers. So it was just, it was pretty bad, I have to admit. Pretty bad seeing how Chuck E. Cheese has to say, hey, we make all our stuff in-house. Why does he do this? You know, they have to say, hey, we make everything fresh here, and if it doesn't match up, that's just because that's how we do things. Like, it's not because we're giving away older food, it's just because that's just what so happens we're doing. You know, sometimes, what the heck? So, it's just, if anybody literally was listening to Shane Dawson and then taking it serious, I feel bad for the ones that go ahead and, you know, listen to him to agree, but the ones that makes me happy, at least, if there was some people who at least were smart about it, like, okay, what other evidence do you have aside from the fact that that the pizza itself being cut not the same way, and half of it's, you know what I mean, like half cut one way and half cut another way. Aside from that, what other evidence do you have? Is it the same texture? Is it the same taste? Does it look the same way? Is there some type of consistency? Is it cold? Like, is one half colder than the other half? Like, there's just gotta be some evidence aside from the fact, oh look, that my pizza is not cut the same way on each side. Because, you know, you're not the only one that's eating there. You know, if somebody wants half sausage, half cheese, then they could easily just cut, you know, they could cut a pizza regular, take half of that, put it on a tray, take another half, put on another, and then you just so happen to order the same thing, half, you know, what did I say, sausage and half cheese, take the other half, and you're putting it on another tray. Like, there's nothing so hard about that. Now, if you were like, oh, I want 2 pizzas, then obviously they're not going to go half on each pizza. They're just going to, you know, make the full thing and give it to you like that. Now, I think maybe that would be better evidence, but it didn't seem like he had anything that was solid proof of him nailing down at all on Chuck E. Cheese, saying that, oh yes, we can hack into this. There was just no good evidence of him being able to go ahead and nail it, like, on the bud, saying, hey, they're just reusing stuff. Alright, let's see. This part might be serious because I hate hacking, and a lot of my choices do depend on what I pick. I think it's fetch. Well, now we only got... Wait. Yes! No, I don't want that. So, I don't know. Just, again, if you guys haven't seen the video yet, I'd definitely go ahead and check it out before they take it down. Other than that, I just think it was a really dumb thing to do in a way. But then again, I assume, you know, he can't be the only one who's gone ahead and made a theory and had, well, not rather, just have a bunch of people follow, you know, but there was just such a lack of evidence at all, just to say, like, I don't know, to me, just saying that the pizza is just cut differently and doesn't have the same, slice size or something like that, like, it just doesn't match up. Like, that's just not enough for me to believe you, because it could just easily, again, like I said, it could just easily be one pizza cut in half and then split amongst people who ordered the same thing or wanted just that half with something else. So, no good evidence. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he did a good job on the video? I didn't watch it yet, but it just seemed like such a ridiculous thing that I'm just like, what the heck? The news basically took all the key points that I needed. Just him, even him just saying, even when he was younger, he just assumed it, and it just seems like that might have just been on his mind still, and he just gone ahead and talked about it, and I'm just like, what? You know, that's like thinking like Batman or something's a real superhero just because somebody's just pulling your leg. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. So, sorry, Shane, but you need to take down that video. Now, if you want to do that, everybody's done this. And I'll say this, McDonald's at least did it better. Because everybody assumed McDonald's, and it's not just McDonald's. Whenever, there's a lot of places where if you leave a burger, there's stuff like in the bread, sometimes even the meat itself, or when it's all coming together. People assume, oh, McDonald's must have a chemical in it or something that is making the meat and the bread and all that come out as like it never ages or something. But really, there's nothing like that. There's no pink paste. There's no additives or anything. Like, it's just the beef plain, and then you add salt, pepper, and literally they take like a little bit of salt and pepper into it, put ketchup, mustard, onion, like 1 pickle if you're getting a cheeseburger, maybe 2, but that's about it. Like, there's nothing special about it. But this is what I'm saying, McDonald's, I think, did it better because there's so many people saying it, and they're like, this is the only way, you know, that it could be like this. And McDonald's now has, or actually for a while, has a tour. I don't know if it's where you can go ahead and access it. You might have to look that up, like the McDonald's tour or something, or factory tour, something like that. And basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna invite you to a, oh, there it is. They're gonna invite you to basically like a session of going ahead and looking at everything that's behind the scenes, and it's just literally, it's just beef patties. There's like nothing to it. And I should actually do my research, but it seems like from evidence, but it could also be where you're placing it, because I've noticed whenever people would do the experiment of, oh hey, you know, let's see how it doesn't get moldy or anything like that, they always have it in a container where either it's a jar that gets no air, sometimes it's a container that does get air, and it's the same result. Like, the bread just gets hard, and the, whoa, what the heck, there's a hair on my arm that scared me. You know, people are just gonna assume like, oh, okay, well, the bread got hard, it didn't get any mold, the meat itself didn't get any mold, but it's not just McDonald's itself. I remember watching, it even happened on, and this, I like this channel a lot, this is why I noticed it there, in Good Mythical Morning, great show, I definitely recommend anybody go ahead and watch it, and you'll have a great time. In that, they do the same thing, but it's not a McDonald's burger, it's literally just their own burger, and they have to assume like, oh, is it gonna get mold? I think they guess like what color mold, if it does get mold, but literally they just had a regular burger that they made themselves, and it's the same result, where the bread gets hard and basically sticks to the what the heck, why did I take off my leg? Same result of the meat being stuck to the bread, and it, you know, it's like hard, you know what I mean? So not everything's gonna get mold, and if it does get mold, some things might need to take more time than others, you know. Let's see, I think, if I remember correctly through science class, mold is more likely to grow in places that have moisture. When, you know, a burger, isn't really gonna, especially if it's medium done, like literally just all the way through, well done. Um, it looks like we might have to kill something over there. If it's just well done all the way, then all the juice, or you know, the fats, the blood, all that stuff that comes from the meat is basically just gone. So, if anything, I think if they wanted to attempt getting mold on it, geez, my nose is clogging up again. If they wanted to, they could go ahead and put in, you know, a little moisture or something. It's kind of why when you get a loaf of bread, it goes from soft to hard, and then most of the time, if you leave like a freshly made bread, all that moisture stays in there, and that's kind of why you could touch a piece of bread that's, you know, soft, but it has mold on it. It's literally just because of the fact that there's moisture. So I say this, I want to give this an attempt. If somebody wants to go ahead, and I think with scientists we should go ahead and do this, because it just seems like all people want to do is just leave something there and let mold grow on its own. What if it needs a little assistance? What if, you know, the bread dries out, the meat itself dries out, like basically everything that's on that burger dries out. I'm just saying, like, if somebody wants to do the experiment but have some moisture in there, do that and then see if it's still the same results. I'm just saying, if it has more mold on it, it's literally because of the fact that there's moisture. It's kind of why when you have something like dehydrated fruits and vegetables, they don't seem to get like the mold. It just tastes bad. It's just the thing itself, like the fruit, the vegetable, whatever it may be. It's just that being old. There's just nothing to it. All the things that were inside, just like that, gone. But I don't know how we got to this subject. I think it's because, oh yeah, right, that video. But again, yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. If you haven't seen it on the news, check the news version as well. The news isn't gonna get rid of it, but gotta give it up to Chuck E. Cheese. And they were bold enough to say, yeah, you know, our pizzas may not be perfect, you know, because that's just the way they are, because they're made, you know, they're handcrafted and everything. It may not be perfect, but they're delicious. I love that line. It may not be perfect, but they're delicious. Well, I don't think they said perfect, but they said that they're delicious, and that made me happy. I'm gonna get a cough drop really quick, just so I can breathe. For some reason, it's like, I don't know, it's really weird. Hold on, give me one moment. Does anybody like cherry cough drops? I'm realizing more and more as I get cough drops, I'm not liking the cherry ones anymore. I like more the anything that's not the cherry. Like, if we're just gonna be honest, there's the what is happening? Let me just say that. They made one where it's like lemon, or maybe more. I think more. I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, it had to be. There's one where it's like lemons, orange, or something. I know there's, what the heck? Surrounding this, which is supposed to be down here. No, let's see.
Good day to you.
All right then. Whoa, what? Hold up. Dude, look how cool that is. This turns the submachine gun basically into a rifle. That's awesome. Now that's something I've not seen before, so that's really cool. And I'm just gonna take that. So not really anything good in there aside from that awesome SMG, which was, again, amazing. But what would be my favorite, really? It says there's an event, and I'm talking to him, but he doesn't want to do anything. Can you?
Hello there.
What the heck?
Good day to you. Good day to you. Hello there. Hello there. Good day to you. Good day to you. Hello there. Hello
Okay, well
there.
clearly this messenger
Good
is
day
broken.
to you. Good day to you.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking these. I think it's because we always get them.
Good day to you.
I'm not liking these cherry cough drops anymore. Jeez, did I spam it that much that he's still going? What is going on? People are messaging me and something about blocking somebody and something about what's the point? I'm just like... Did I put LOL? Yes, I did. Haha! That's how you get out of something. Oh. Ooh. I'm not gonna take it, because it's probably weak. Everything's level 10. But which one was it? I think the best... For me, the best was like strawberry? I think? Taking my best bet. I like how we went from like conspiracy theories to this. Actually, let me turn off just the light. The fan being on just feels nice. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know. Oh, I failed it. I didn't know it was only 2 minutes. Well, I knew it was 2 minutes. I didn't know that 2 minutes was ending. Where are the people at? I kind of want to go here. Oh wait, no, hold on. Where's this? Oh, we could level up too. Oh, I have to go here. Ooh. Okay, well, let's level up. Wait, what's this? Max special point reached. Choose a new perk card or transfer one special point. Really? Maybe I'll transfer. Select a special to swap a point. So, what I... Because I want to put it in my... Wait, hold on. Let me back out. Let me see. So, in Perception, I have Rifleman, but then I have Commando. I think we will... this is pretty hard, actually. I think we could probably get rid of this. Because it says... wait, no. Focus fire to gain accuracy and damage per shot. Okay, this is... Okay, hold on. This is actually pretty hard. I thought you could make all of them, like, maxed at a certain thing and then do it. Because, like, most of it comes up to, different... You get what I mean? Like, this. Like, this takes up 3. The pick lock takes up 3. And, again, that's just to... That means you're going to have to constantly keep putting in and taking out cards. I guess that's the point, really. Who? Sure, I suppose. I don't even know who this guy is, but alright. He's a 135. How did he even... Now, if he's using me to get up here, I wouldn't care, but... Who the heck is this guy? This is hard. I think we're gonna... Okay, hold on. Let me check what's in my agility. It says your automatic pistols do more damage. We don't need that. Okay, so I'm gonna take out that. I want to know if that's a part of the perception. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take that out of the agility, and I'm gonna put it into perception. Alright, what's philanthropist? Restores more of your team's hunger and thirst when you eat or drink. And when you're on a team now, apparently you can, I forgot what you could do. You do something. I think what I might do is get rid of luck, or next time I level up and it says the same thing, I might get rid of luck. Because I won't need the mysterious stranger. I like these. Repair itself for weapons and armor. And the wood, obviously. So those three I'm gonna have to stay with. I might keep how you say that? Serendipity? Serendipity? Might keep that for a while, I suppose. And I might get rid of the pharma. But until that, I mean, we still have a slot open, so we might as well just let's do that, I suppose. Oh, what the heck? Take that out. Why don't we have quick hand? And if we're here, since we have one, we might as well, I guess, green thumb for now, because we don't need bobbleheads. And it says stash. I'm not sure. Let's see what this guy's doing, because I don't know who he is, what he's doing, but let's fast travel to the guy. A terrifying simple idea. The Deathclaw Gauntlet is built from severed arm of its namesake. Yeah, I'll ignore that. Some people talking smack. Literally, it's just my friend talking smack about my other friend because they aren't friends anymore. So, because she blocked the other girl, and I guess she forgot about it, or she was gonna make a post about it or something. I'm not really 100% sure, but she said she was going through like some old pictures or cards or something, and then she just came across. Whoa! Oh, I thought there was something falling out of the sky. I guess, I mean, unless he wants to help me out. Whoa, what the heck was that? Is that oh, that's a car. I thought that was like a Mylar Queen or something, you know? That's crazy. Ooh, army helmet. Okay, we don't have enough of those. Where is it at? My question, well, it has. Why is my leg gone? I'm noticing that this left leg keeps coming off. But I don't know how to act on this. I think I'm just gonna let it slide. It doesn't seem like it's anything groundbreaking, I suppose, about how one friend thought it was funny how she has a picture of, I don't know, just the notification. Whoa, his gun's gold. And a fat man. Nice. I don't know. I mean, I know both. I'm probably more, I don't know if I want to say better off, but more connected, I suppose, with one than I am the other. So, I wouldn't know what to do. What is he trying to trade? What's in my junk? Okay, I don't think I have crazy stuff. He wants my fuzzy tokens? Let's bring this Um. Ooh. Does more damage while your health is. Hey, it's the same one. Oh, but look at all them attachments. His is level 50. Oh, I'm mad that he has all these. He doesn't have anything that I really want. Maybe ammo, but that. All 5. Whoa. Not in the hundreds. We're getting a little crazy here. Whoa. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh, here we go. I forgot you could do this. That was whack. Oh my god. Okay. Like, that works for me. I'm not gonna just give it to the guy. I at least know. Take that before you change the price. So that's like, what, 100 caps? Well, 105? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yeah. Did he just bail out of the thing? Okay, we'll lower the price. Because it's still requested. All 5. Jeez, the numbers, look how fast it just goes. I can't control it, and then once you hit max, it restarts. Okay, so that's a jump. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? $5. 20 each. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Like, I literally don't mind. Like, I like it. I like the suit. Am I gonna get it anytime soon? No. But I like it. So, I'm trying to, not really trying, but rather, I think I understand why they have the, he doesn't have plans? Oh, wait, let me go back. I was trying to see if you had plans. That was annoying. Are we good? Okay. I was like, what's happening? Because he doesn't have anything that I need. Basically, it's just the junk. I need excavator armor. Is he okay? I don't understand. Like, I don't mind if he wants my tokens, but what is he doing? I'm gonna say come. Maybe if I change the audio. Hold on, let me check if by any chance is he talking. does not seem like this guy is in the bin. he, he he's out of the loony bin at this point. Look at that. He just did the emote and probably like left or something. But that doesn't stop us from doing what we want, which is fighting these guys, because we need a lot of black titanium, which we need when it comes to building our excavator armor. Another thing is, it'd be great if I could hit this guy. It'd be great if he actually, maybe he has a hideout that I don't know, or something, I don't know. Hold on. Let me just say I need help. I think he's still over there saying yeah. Let's gather the stuff that we need, but then if they have the, oh no, I didn't want this over. If they have what we need, we'll take that. If they have a workbench of some kind, we'll take everything and then just go and break those down. Simple as that. But, oh boy. See, I don't want to get involved with these two. Now, like I said, these two were buddies at some point. You know, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have, you know, at least for one of them, I would not have been friends with the other. And really, I don't even remember what they were fighting about, but because of that, they ended up not being friends. And ooh, they do have a chemistry station. Because of that, they are not friends anymore, right? And I wouldn't say that I had it hard or anything. It was just like, okay, well, I can deal with this. Like, if it's between you guys, it's probably best that you two fix this up. Look, my leg is gone again. What is with this leg? So that was happening for a while. I mean, from what I can tell, you know, talking with them now at this point, I feel like it's safe to say that they're fine with where they're at, you know what I mean? I wonder if it will come out as mods if I... Yes, I know. I think I don't want to break it, but we got the receiver. Like I was trying to say, it seems like at this point, you know, talking with them again and just like, oh, well, how are you? How things going? Actually, I'll keep that one. It seems like they're pretty much... I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't think we need it. It seems like they're pretty much happy with where they are. Oh, I can let's get rid of this if we have this. So I'm not gonna like get into it, obviously. Like, you know, if they're happy with the way they are, I'm not gonna. And she even admitted, she's like, oh well, I'm not gonna, you know, make up with her anytime soon. I'm like, okay, you know, that makes sense, you know. Oh, excuse me. Because like they don't have to, but if they wanted to, they could. You know, I feel like maybe there's a chance that they could buddy and, you know, just maybe a chance. But I think that's just me being optimistic about it. I think that's just, again, just me trying to assume the best out of it, but it really depends how they are. And oh, this guy did stop, or maybe he did it on its own. And if that's the case where you know, they can go ahead and... Ooh. Oh, wait, no, didn't I? I thought I did that already. Why was he going here? Makes you wonder. He doesn't even have a camp. Oh, he does. It's all the way over here. I don't know. Again, I just think I want it to kind of work. You know, it's like why still be stubborn about some old stuff when clearly we moved on. And I said this before about um, one of my old friends. You know, I said something mean, and things clearly haven't been the same since then, and I'm still blocked. And I'm surprised that my ex uh, didn't block me because she unfriended me, and I thought she blocked me. And for some reason in my mind, I remembered like her name, and I was just went on, typed it in, and I was just like, oh look. And I was kind of hoping we would just go like, oh, um, like I was trying to say, I was kind of hoping, I wouldn't say reconnect, but rather just, you know, be on talking terms, I suppose. Just, you know, being friends. Um, Nothing more than that. You know, I don't have to do that. Because, wait, what? Oh, he built it high up. Okay, how did I not look up? Oh, we're gonna look up when we're back down. What the heck? This guy kind of went all out, didn't he? Anyway, like I was trying to say, um, you know, just being friends, buddies again, checking up on another, and it doesn't have to be anything, you know, like, I don't know if I want to, crazy isn't the term, but it doesn't have to be, you know, like how it used to be back then. Like, it can easily just, you know, like, hey, you know, how are you? How you been? You know, like me, clearly, like I could go out and I could talk, and I'm like, yeah, you know, we definitely changed a lot from who we once were. At least I know I have. um, you know, we changed from who we once were. You know, how's life been treating you since then? And literally, it'd just be meeting up, reconnecting, in that manner. It's just, it's not trying to get back together because I want a relationship to work again or anything like that. No, it's not the case. It's just simply seeing how, if she wants to be friends again, her choice, if she wants to or not, that we could go ahead and be friends again. Again, what is with this leg that it keeps popping off? Actually, as a matter of fact, we should probably get rid of the power arm. Well, yeah. Okay. I don't know. So best bet for me, at least, I have a feeling it just isn't gonna work out. Like, I can transfer. You know, I could like, hey, how you been? Ask all this stuff, but then it's just not gonna be the same. It's not gonna, it's not gonna reconnect like how we once did when we were just friends. So, I kind of want to just be like, well, at least I tried. Let's get rid of this. But it's weird to think how times changed us as people. Really crazy to think that. And this is such good music. It's hard to concentrate with both going on at the same time. But yeah, we definitely changed as people, and I was thinking about that with the friend that it didn't work out with when I said bad things about her. I was like, you know, thinking in my head, and I think even I might have mentioned it before already, but I think when I was talking with my little gang, because we were all friends with her, and you know, because I made one mistake or whatnot, it ended up affecting what. Oh my God, this left leg does not stay. What is that? Oh, it's scorched. I was like, what is that? It looks nasty. There we go. Just gotta breathe. Oh, we didn't put away the helmet. But, was. Okay, I'm keeping tabs now. I'm making sure I'm checking. I have both legs. But, you know, again, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this before, how I'm okay and willing to be like, you know, forgive everything in the past. Because, again, we've changed so much from what we once were into the people that we are. And, well, she explained it differently, but you could still use the message, I think, maybe in the same way. But of course, ooh. What was I watching? I was watching Jaden Animation, probably one of the best that you guys should go ahead and check out. She was saying a story about how, I think it was about her first relationship, or rather first dates. That's kind of what the focus was. It was like, oh, first dates. When, yeah, we'll go there. 6 isn't that bad. When she was explaining it, she was saying like, oh, don't be the kind of people that, because it didn't work out, you don't talk to each other and things like that. And that, it makes sense. Like, at least the way she was saying, because you two try to have like a relationship together, and it just didn't work out. Like, maybe one was seeking something in the other and they thought that it was that, maybe they thought they liked what they were but really it isn't that, and it just doesn't work. Because it doesn't work doesn't mean that you can't still like be buddies. You can still be friends and do stuff together. And sometimes, at least in her case, what ended up happening was that the person that I think she said like she had a crush on and tried with, she said that after all that, it just made their friendship stronger. Because look, see, I don't have a leg. I hate that. But basically, for her, it was just a realization like, oh, you know, it clearly doesn't work for us to be in a relationship, or maybe we're not ready for a relationship. But now that we're just, whoa, okay. Oh, jeez. But now that they're just friends, like, it just works out a lot better. Wait. Night Stalker. That isn't gonna be connected to the what are those things? I forgot what they're not. Night Stalkers, are they? They might be. It's the coyote mixed with the snake, the cobra, or rattlesnake. I mean, because every time it attacks, you hear the rattle go off. Ooh, it said a bad word. My question is, why is your level 60 guys up here? It's ridiculous. Wait, I need my super sledge. There we go. As long as I keep doing hard hits, we can get this guy out. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm getting really irritated with this. Okay, see now I'm taking, hold on, I'm just gonna take my focus into the game because I want to see what it is. If it's really, is it a Night Stalker? Is it just a Mothman? Like, what is it? Oh, let's activate this. Look at that, there's more mutants here. I'm telling, like, this guy isn't playing, which bothers me. And we only got like 3 minutes, which is gonna take exactly like that long to even. I can't play it in the power armor, right? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Attracting Night Stalker. Okay. Blast the jukebox, play instruments, swing around the instrument weapon, poly rigged up, and bash pharaohs with them. Instrument weapons. Oh my goodness. Well, if you weren't fighting me, maybe we could get this done. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be impossible. There's no way I'm gonna get this done. I'm not gonna see what the Night Stalker is. Now, if it's just a type of ghoul, I guess maybe it makes sense or something. The wardrobe. Okay, okay. Hold on. Now, this is to fight ghouls, but they're all dead. Can it work with mutants anyway? Because... Okay, I don't really think this works. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. These guys are way... There's no way that I'm gonna be able to do it. We're just gonna run away from this. Again, there's just no way. Oh, look at that. My armor's about to break too. It's crazy. Oh man. What else do we have on our list of things to talk about? Well, this guy said I should be his Valentine, but I'm just like, I'm busy. Now, I don't know. I feel like that's such an awkward... I feel like for a lot of people, it's just not me only. For a lot of people, when it comes to a situation like that, where somebody maybe, you know, has a crush on you, thinks you're cute, anything like that, you know, that's fine. But someone who isn't of the same sex, so basically if you're gay, you want somebody who's also gay to go ahead and be attracted to you. I would feel uncomfortable if it was the other gender. So for me, I'm straight. I'm not gay. And he just like opened up to me. He's like, "You were my crush," and things like that. And I was just like, "Oh well." At least you were nice, because we worked together. I quit, and he's like, "Man, you should have never left." And apparently, like a week after I quit, he ended up going to a new location or something like that. And once he did the new location for a while, apparently he didn't want to work there anymore. Now, if it is because of me, that's like a horrible reason, like, to just leave. It's like, oh, because my crush isn't working with me, I'm not gonna, you know, work here anymore. And I'm just like, if that's the situation, she didn't explain it. I really didn't want to get too into it. And he's still saying, he's like, you know, I'm sorry if this is awkward and things like that. I'm like, yeah, this definitely is awkward, because I don't know how to react to this. And I feel, again, like a lot of other people would react kind of the same way. Like, reacting by not reacting is that's basically it. It's just like, how do I react to this? You know, once he's like, "Oh, I like you," and things like that, I was like, "Ooh, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not, you know, that kind of person. Like, I don't like other guys." And he was just like, "Oh," and he, like, I don't know if I want to say tempted me, but he was like trying to persuade me, I suppose. He was like, "Oh, I just want to do this and this. Okay, come on, give it a chance." And I was just like, "Nope." Like, I know. And then of course I've heard this one before. And but he said it, and I was just like, okay, this is weird. When he said like, oh, sometimes we do it better than girls. I'm just like, okay, we don't have to go that far. But he was being persistent, and I was just like, it's really weird. Reboot Abby's system. Is that what he's trying to do? Hold on. Let's see if this guy's still in that area. Okay, so he's not in here anymore, but he's... I don't know why I have that there. No, don't do that. I have no clue where this guy's at. Oh, he's up here. So he did finally move. Okay. Well, I'm wasting my time? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I get experience, but let's just do this, I suppose. It's just weird. I don't know how else to explain other than it is weird. So we're both kind of in the same situation. We're just looking for somewhere to, um, where we'd want to apply and things like that. So it was just, I still say that it's pretty awkward, um, when he asked me to basically just be his Valentine. He said that like right now, like I thought we gotten over everything, and the thing that got me was again just the fact that it seemed like he was just trying to hit on me again, but I don't swing that way, so it didn't like work. Because he was saying how he spent like $2,000 on a new mattress, and I was just like, geez, 2,000's like crazy. Um, and like we had a fine convo until he ended up bringing up the mattress, because we were talking. He was asking like, "Oh, what are you doing right now?" I'm just like, "Oh, well, I'm playing Smash Bros." And he's like, "Oh, what system or what console is that on?" And I'm just like, "The Nintendo Switch." I was like, I thought, it's kind of like a big name, I feel like, but, there's still going to be a lot of people that don't know. But I felt like somebody like him, I was kind of surprised that he asked for what console. I was just like, oh, well, it's for the, the Switch. And he's just like, oh, man, it's awesome, yada yada. I never played it. And he brought up how he wants to play the Let's Go Pokemon games, the Pokemon Let's Go's. I say Let's Go's because there's two different versions. Basically, you're just starting off with either an Eevee or a... Okay, let's pull out a... I forgot I was using this. The others start off with an Eevee or a Pikachu. That's basically the only difference between those two Let's Go games. And yeah, he was just like, yeah, I wanna. He's like, he called me lucky because I ended up saving for this. When I was still working there, I saved up to at least have enough, because the Nintendo Switch, way better. I'm just saying, if you want to get a Nintendo product, Nintendo Switch seems like the way to go, because it's both a console and a handheld. It's very easy to just pick up and play a game. The only issue that I've heard about it has been if you're playing a game and using the charger at the same time. The battery that's inside of the Nintendo Switch will mess up, and then you will have to get repairs or buy a new Nintendo Switch, which is $300 for this console. So, literally the best bet that you can have with this is buying more of the Nintendo products. Basically, if you're gonna play a game while it's charged, you're gonna want to get the Nintendo certified chargers and adapters. That way, when you decide to go ahead and plug it into any other kind, you're basically guaranteed that it won't mess up on you. From I forgot what brands. I think it's like Nyko and things like that. But I've heard lots of people saying that when, well, from those videos at least, I've heard people say when they would use other brands, or sometimes basically ones that are not certified by Nintendo, it ends up messing up the Nintendo Switch. I think there was a guy who used a brand, like I said, like Nyko or something like that, and what ended up happening, and it was like one of those stand chargers. So basically, when you're playing in portable mode, it's like another stand. That way, you're not using the little flimsy one that the Nintendo Switch has, which I have to admit, it's pretty bad. Unless they ended up having another one of those on the other side, I think maybe it would have been a bit better, just a bit better. But it doesn't like click into place. Like, it doesn't click to stay standing up. Like, it's just it's not that great. I'm really hating this leg because it's going away every time that I need it. Close it just in case. What else? But yeah, so that's just my words, and especially the words from the people who were kind of reviewing it. Like, they agree, like, oh, these are some pretty good things to go ahead and get when you have a Nintendo Switch, because sometimes it's actually much better. Can I sleep in his bed? Yes. It's actually sometimes it's much better, you know. Again, because the stand for the Nintendo Switch that it just has by default is horrible. Um, you know, I try to have my Nintendo Switch on my mattress. You know, I'm playing on my bed, and I go, oh well, let me just put it here, and it doesn't fit well. Or I would literally like I would put it maybe like under the TV almost, so the TV screen's right there, and then just under the screen is where the Nintendo Switch might have to be. But that's where I have all my amiibos, even though there's only four of them there. And then the fifth one, Sonic is hiding back there, but you get the general idea. Basically, just it on its own, just on the mattress, it always falls over because it's only holding up. It's supposed to be on a flat surface, and it's supposed to hold up only one side of the Switch, which is annoying. But there's been lots of modifications already through like cases and things like that, where you can go ahead. Um, I think it was a part of the body case, basically the part that you would attach to the Switch itself. It had like two little legs. That way, it was actually a much better stand, and it looked nice. I think the person that I saw who had it had like a wood grain cover to it, which again, it looked really nice. But sometimes, just like how he was saying in that video, is whenever um, getting those kinds of what are they? Those kinds of cases and things like that, you're most likely gonna find that. Um, yeah, let's do that. But again, you're most likely going to see like, oh, it doesn't fit back into the dock. Oh, that was for that. So yeah, so a lot of the time when you see um, sort of anything happening with the Switch, or whenever you buy a case for the Switch, just so if you ever bring it in portable mode and for some reason you're scared that you're gonna drop it, um, the size of the case can often be too bulky to the point that you can't put it back into the dock, and the only way to play the Switch on a TV is to have it in dock mode. Um, oh, nice, we have the uplink. But we need ammo. I think we need shotgun shells. No, we're good on shells actually. We just need better guns. But man, do I want to see some good stuff. Like I want to already at this point. Um, from what I heard, it seems like it's kind of difficult, and I really don't want to do anything to it. But um, it seems like when modifying or changing the shell of the Nintendo Switch shell controller shells, um, it's more of a. It seems like it's more of a challenge than it would be with like the PlayStation controllers. Jeez, I don't know why that took me some time. Um, keep all the bulk. Um, there we go. But I don't know. Like the PS4 controller seems pretty easy. Again, I think the only problem, what I've seen with Xbox, is that they don't have it. But with the PS4 and the um, Nintendo Switch controllers, is they have the oh, I thought I was in my power armor for some reason. That's fine. Um, they have little ribbons. Now, I'm not really sure of the purpose. I think it's just to connect circuit with motion and things like that for the Nintendo Switch controller, and you know the whole thing with the amiibos. For the PS4 controller, the ribbons are mostly there just so that it connects the touchpad and the light bar to the controller. And also another thing that ribbon does for the controller is actually charge it, because there's two different ways of charging the PS4 controller, and the one that I have is via the micro USB. And I think on one of them, if not another controller as well, but on one of my controllers, I think maybe because of the way that I was pushing it in or bending it too much, the the ribbon for that controller is probably jacked up to the point where, oh, I can use this now. If I wanted to use it, like, I really couldn't, because it doesn't charge now because of that ribbon. So the ribbon, even though it seems like it might be flexible enough to handle certain situations, you still have to be careful with it regardless. We have a very interesting selection of weapons. I'm just realizing that. Let's do this. We'll get rid of... They're both 50s. I want to get rid of, like, the one on top. It says 52 damage. I mean, that's fine. What is it? Standard. I mean, that's fine. This is just that way I can have another weapon with the ammo type that I normally don't use, which is the .38s. We have the precise stock. Nice. Look at that. We got some of the good stuff, actually. We got the piercing magazines, which is reload faster, and it penetrates through armor. Glowing ring sights, even though I prefer the red sight, the dot thing. Short scope. And the bayonet. Wow, okay, so this seems like it's already at the best of what I can possibly even get it to. As you can tell, we don't have that receiver where we can change the ammo on it yet, but we're getting there, we're getting there. You know, let's just keep it just in case. I want to get rid of it though. let's keep it. That's fine. Whoa. Let's see, what else is going on with us? Saturday, finally, we're going to the arcade. Finally, right? What? I thought I put all this away. We're finally heading to the arcade. It was originally supposed to be me and my friends going there anyway. I'll take that, thank you. But we did not end up going, and I brought this up before. Well, then again, I'm not 100% sure, because it seems like the videos that I had that were up for it didn't come out good, or I might have deleted it by accident. Usually it's like I keep track, but I lost track, and now I don't know where we're at. So, no. Transfer. And then, just to make sure. Okay. It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday, and I was supposed to hang out with my crew, my gang. And the idea was for my bro's birthday, because it's this week. What's today? Today's Thursday, so tomorrow is his birthday. Yeah, tomorrow's his birthday, because today's the 14th, Valentine's Day. So, originally the plan was not for, well, what we wanted to do, at least, was tomorrow go ahead and hang out, like, at the arcade, play games, have fun, and it'd be a group thing. I was going to give up my seat to let my bro sit shotgun. I don't know why. When my friend was driving it, I just really enjoyed being up in front. I don't know why. But, what is that? Oh, it's a tree. I don't know why I thought that was like a mole rat or something. So I was gonna let him just be up front if he wanted. If not, I was gonna take it. And so that was a thing. And he told us, he's like, oh, well, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, originally he told us not Friday. He told us Saturday and Sunday because those days are when he has to go do something. And on Friday, again, which is tomorrow, is his birthday. And I saw that he got a message, or I think he was showing me or something. I think he explained it to me. He was like, oh, well, he was like asking me, he's like, why are people like this? I'm like, I don't know. But basically he was just like, well, my friends want to have a surprise birthday thing or whatever, and they're asking me like where to go eat and things like that. And he's like, well, he's like, you guys pick, it's supposed to be a surprise or something for me. Um, which in a way it makes sense, but if they were good friends, they would have known where to go. Me, if my bro was like, hey man, you know, what are we doing for my birthday? And I'm like, oh, you're gonna see, and then we'd end up going to Wild B Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, every time. It doesn't matter if we've been there for a whole week straight. I'm gonna take him to B Dubs. Now, that's like our spot. Every time it's like, hey, you want to go out to eat? Yeah, sure. Where do we end up going? B Dubs. That's like our spot. There is other spots in case, you know, he's hungry for that. Maybe I'd ask him, but there's those. And then, of course, I think they do it as well, but I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe I will. I don't know. Because he doesn't like when the coworkers and all of them are singing happy birthday. And I'm just like, hey man, chill, you know, you gotta enjoy. And I was telling him the whole time, I was like, man, I should tell him it's your birthday and see if we could get a free cake or something. He's all getting, not upset, but he's like, no, stop, shut up. And I was like, alright, if you say so. Whoa, where did that come from? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I feel, again, the part of me is just like, I should have done that, but no. But we were supposed to all hang out at the arcade. For food, it was going to be Subway, because the designated driver, Hedgehog, I feel like it'd be okay if to say the name. Of course, I gotta ask, but she, where are these guys at? Oh, they're like on my right. She was saying, like, hey, you know, because my bro wanted, for some reason, he wanted Popeyes, and I'm just, you know, which is fried chicken. Oh, they're building. How did I not see this? If anything, they're doing an amazing job. Don't ignore me. I want to get it. Okay, maybe we could, hold on, I just want to take a moment to see if this guy would be cool. How do you get in? I think they have to, like, delete a wall or something. There's no way to get in. Unless they let you climb. Because realistically, if I was here, let's say if I was in this position, I feel like I could easily climb it. You just have to put your foot here, and then you climb up, pull yourself up, and you could do it pretty easy, I think. And it looks like a complete building up there too. Let's try doing that. Maybe going up to, nah, I think I should leave them alone. That's pretty crazy. They didn't have to do all this, but they went all out. That's really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty happy we have that on the stream. Anywho. Last time we hanged out, we ended up having Popeyes, which is fried food, and then greasy and stuff. I think it didn't make her feel good. I mean, she said she felt better after she ate, but I mean, she said, like, in terms of her diet, she didn't want to do greasy foods. So I was like, you know, that's cool, it's fine, you know, we all should, you know, we all respect that. And, ooh, wait, why are they all pretty, where am I? So we were like, oh, the next time that we hang out, we'll go ahead and we'll go to, like, Subway, because we were just thinking, like, oh, what place can we go to where it won't be, like, greasy food or anything like that. And my bro, who suggested Popeyes, is like, hey, what if we go to, ooh, let's go to this guy. He's like, what if we go to Popeye? I mean, not Popeye, yeah, let's go back to Popeyes. No, he was like, what if we go to, a Subway? And I was like, hey, you know, I could go for a sandwich. Usually I do a turkey on Italian. Sometimes I'll do is it wheat or something like that? Whoa. let's try this again. Okay, I don't know what this guy's up to. But, I didn't expect those turrets to just suddenly attack like that. Ooh, there's power armor right there. Okay, we should probably get rid of the one we have, then. Why are they level 40? Oh my god, hold on. They're level 40. Perfect, pulse mine. This is gonna give us such an advantage. Oh. What level is this? I mean, I could just take it, right? Oh, of course I'm over encumbered. Okay, what do we have? We have a helmet. I think I already have a right arm. We'll put the torso. We'll drop the 45. Alright, no, hold on. We're gonna transfer that to this one. Cause we're not rude. There you go. Take all of that. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So it would be, you know, Italian bread or maybe like one of the wheat breads or something with turkey. Throw some cheese on there, of course. Got to go American cheese. Then everything else. Literally, it's. I'll throw both pickles. Well, I wouldn't say both. No, yeah, I'll throw pickles on there. Depending how I feel, I might throw cucumbers. It's kind of confusing. I will throw. I could do both spinach and lettuce. You know, gotta get my greens in there. Some tomatoes with jalapenos, mustard, and mayonnaise. Am I missing something? Let's see if he wants to group up. You're with somebody else. I mean, this guy really isn't doing anything. How do I get out of this? No, I don't want to block from session. Leave team. I'll just wait, I suppose. But yeah, that sounds like a decent sandwich. Not that bad. So there's that, right? I don't know why I just explained my sandwich. But there's that. Then, oh man, let me join. And it sucks that like it should say request the team. They should have done that if they're on another team. Either request or invite, depending what position you are. If you want to invite somebody, it should be X. Trade should be, you know, that. And then square could easily have been to what does circle do? Brings that up. Yeah, I mean they could have used square or something on the touch pen, or rather maybe the L3, R3, something like that. But aside from the whole sandwich talk, that was the whole idea. We'd go to the arcade, we'd have fun, do our thing, and then head home happy. And then I don't know, my bro would just have fun, I suppose. It didn't work like that because one by one, almost everybody was bailing out. Well, basically half of us bailed out. I started with my bro, who I think he took a while to tell us, but zombie, and then real native. Did I pass those guys up? Come on, let me in. Okay, right. Is he gonna let me? No. Okay, I'm just gonna dip from him and head to, I think the shortest distance would be this way. Maybe? I don't know what's going on with this guy. Heck, to be honest, I don't even know what I want to be doing. I'll just travel to my camp. That would be great. I'm just gonna go straight down and kind of try to get close to the quest that I need to do. But they started bailing out. Now, my bro, again, he was the first to bail out. He didn't explain why, but then after, like, the next day or two, he was just like, hey, sorry. Well, first he told my bro in private. He told the birthday boy, Gianni, told him, like, yeah, sorry that we couldn't make it or whatnot. And I was just like, oh, well, why didn't he tell us? Like, come on. It's not just one person. Like, there's a group of us. So, oh, there is wood here. This actually isn't a bad spot then. So yeah, that was the thing. We were just like, why is he, like, or at least I was like, why is he only telling you? And there's a whole group of us here wondering, like, what's going on. But then later on, like, again, maybe like the day after that, he was just like, hey, or it could have been that day. He was like, hey, sorry guys, I didn't, hang out or anything. It's because, he said he wasn't feeling good. He has these mood swings. And he's just like, I didn't want to bring that to you guys when we hang out or anything like that. And I was just like, yeah, I get it, I suppose. And then Hedgehog with her, when time came, we were like, we were joking around. We are just like, oh, what if she doesn't make it? What if she cancels out too? Sure enough, she did cancel out. She's like, oh, hey, I don't mean to, but I'm not feeling good. I have a hangover. And I'm just like, what? Like, what the heck, man? And then she's like, yeah. It's like, just like, how she was feeling and things like that. She's like, oh, you guys forgive me and all this? I was like, yeah, it's cool. And she thought we were, like, upset. So for a while, we were just like, no, it's cool. Nah, it's overkill. Okay, you got lucky. You have a height advantage. There we go. So, she just assumed during that time, like, oh, we're upset because of, like, how we were responding. But really, we were just like, me and Johnny, the birthday boy, or tomorrow's birthday boy, ended up hanging out on our own. We're like, oh, well, why don't we just go ahead and I guess, do our own thing. And I was just like, yeah, I suppose, why not? So we just ended up hanging out, me and him. And it wasn't a bad day. We went from what I thought initially was we were just gonna go to the movie, or not to the movie. We were just gonna. That's what happened afterwards. I initially thought what we were going to do was just eat lunch together, maybe talk a bit. Psycho. I don't even know who these people are, but okay. Sure. Okay, so I think that's the understanding. Wait, who is this guy? It's all over here. And there's only 3 of us. 1, 2, 3. So we're only missing 1 person on the team. Oh, there's a storm coming in. Let's go ahead and let's teleport to them, I suppose. Oh, look, one of them has got a camp here. I'm gonna teleport to them just to see what's going on. Oh, my back. So, we ended up hanging out. We went to B-dubs. I got my points, surprisingly. And I'm a little confused how it works. I think you're supposed to write down a code or something where I want to ask them. Oh, my neck. Um, because they said something like to redeem it, you have to write down a code or something. Let's say I wanted to do snacks. May not be available. Check the location for availability. As a matter of fact, let's do it this way. Let's ask how to redeem a. Alright, here we go. So I'm on the website. It says join, earn, redeem. Ways to earn. No. I only have one order. Is there a video by any chance? Oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I didn't expect there to be all this. Oh, I forgot I'm wearing power armor. Oh, but I got rid of it. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, let's get out of this situation. Because I could have sworn all you have to do was write down a code or something. Oh, I'm not reloading. Ooh, heck yeah, take the plasma rifle. So for him, the body's over there. For me, it's over here. Alright, let me check this video. Oh, no, it's just saying that they're partnered with DraftKings. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Is it this one? Offers blazing reward customer loyalty program. No, thank you. I don't. No, thank you. I don't want to sign up. No, I don't. Oh my god. Play the video. Oh, it's only like a minute long.
Well spent. Presented by Geico.
Okay.
Not everything in your supermarket is as healthy as it may seem, or even remotely worth the cost. So don't be deceived by. Sorry.
Okay, so first of all, this video isn't even about what I'm reading. So, it says here, you earn points by going to 5 lunch visits. You get points for the money spent, so I think it's like 100 points or something, or more. It depends how much you spend. I know $10 or more, the better. Yeah, it says 100 points on the purchase of $10 or more. Nah, it just says continue. I think I meant to look it up later. I'll look it up later. Because it's just saying... Oh, here we go. It says choose an item from our reward roster and give your registered phone number to your server, bartender, or cashier, and that item will be deducted from the bill. Which is awesome. So there we go. See, that's all I just needed to know. So I'm going to ask just in case we ever show up. But you can get a variety of points. Right now I have a total of 460. And I think the way that I came up with that price of 460 is because I spent about, we could round it up to 18. I spent like 18 bucks, and then my bro got like something that was like, let's say 12 bucks. No, mine was 17, his was 18. No, his was 12, mine was 17, jeez. Because I remember they were getting like $2 back. But, I think it's split that. with us, because it's for every, how much is that? Isn't that like 30 bucks? What is 17 plus 12?
Okay.
No. What is 17 plus 12?
That would be 29.
And then with tax, it'd be 30 bucks. So basically, we did spend together a total of $30. And if it's 100 for each 10, that's already 300. And then where the 160 might have came in would be, who knows what that would be. I think because you get points for visiting, and then you also get points, like, you get points for checking in, and then you get points for, what was it? For scanning the receipt, and is that it? I could have sworn if that was the only things that I did. I checked in, I scanned the receipt, and I ended up getting a total of 460. I think, no, actually, you might get points when you first start, so that could be another reason why I have that. Now, at the moment, I do have enough points to go ahead and get a, quote, loaded ice cream, but I'm not redeeming that. Oops. So it says here... Oh, no, I was reading it wrong. I thought it said something about, I thought it said something else. So apparently I only have enough at the moment to get a ice cream. Or I could get one 20-ounce soft drink. Although I would like a Red Bull. I feel like that would be cool. If they served Monster instead of Red Bull, I think I would have totally been behind that. I'd be like, hey, can I have a Monster? So I'm not sure what Red Bull. I mean, I'll give Red Bull a chance, but if you ask me, I'm even my friends think at this point probably know when it comes to energy drinks, I'm going towards Monster energy drinks than I would with what's it called? With the drum roll, please. Red Bull. I prefer Monster over Red Bull. There you go. Bada boom. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that. But there's also good stuff on here. Always we get chicken wings. There's other mains. We got like chicken wraps, burger entrees. What is this? Chicken buffalitos. I'm guessing that's like a spicy taco. So it's actually really cool. I want to see. I'm gonna ask one of the waitresses. She seems pretty nice. I need a total of 1,100 points in order to get a sort of a code to get the. Oh, okay, thought I was dead. To get the small, because almost always we're getting a small, but if we're lucky enough, oh boy, these guys pack up. A missile launcher does more damage to lower your health. Wait, is this guy grabbing the same stuff as me? Hold on, let's see. Oh, I still have enough. Okay. Well, I always like the rocket launcher, so we'll use that for a while. Well, it says lower your health, so 216 at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Let's do this with this. Nice. So definitely, I mean, for us, of course, it's definitely worth it to go ahead and go to like Wild Wings and, you know, do our usual thing, because that's, oh. Jeez, see, I need their guns. I like that explosive damage, even if it is just a shotgun with explosive damage, which I had in Fallout 4, which it looks like that is. It's one of the best weapons you can possibly get, and aside from that, the next best thing would be the two-shot weapons. What is that? Was that a Death Claw gauntlet, or was that something else? I think you could still customize your character. Yep, change appearances down here. Yeah, anywho, getting back to that story. So we went from jeez, this guy's knocking them out. We went from Wild Wings into the movie theater because we were like, you know, that was really kind of like a short moment for us. Like that would, it was just really quick. Ooh. This uses .45s, 43 damage with a 13 radiation damage. So doing simple math, that is 56 damage, while this one does 52. So I'm more than willing to go ahead and give this one a chance. Plus it does more damage when you're going up against Mirelurks and bugs. So it seems worth it. Really? So I don't have a handprint for this? Or is it because I'm in the power armor? Hold on, let's check. Because I am a part of the people in White Springs. Really? Okay, so that's very interesting to me. Unless it has to do something with the White Springs area. Or it could easily just be filler, you know, because the windows aren't exactly transparent, as opposed to one of the other houses that you would be able to look out of, or look in and out of. It's like you can't go in any of those. So we have Animal Friend, Aqua Girl, which is me, and then whatever that other perk was. Let's look at our perks. Let's just see what the heck we got. So we got 2 in Charisma. We got Squad Maneuvers, which is running 20% faster when a part of a team, which is good. And then we have this one, aiming your gun at any animal below your level for a 25% chance to pacify it. Well, me, on the other hand, I got the Endurance and gave everybody the Aqua Girl perk, which they will have no radiation damage. But it seems like I might have to give it something else. Let's see if we can share this one instead. Sprinting consumes 20% fewer action points. May not be a lot, but hopefully it means enough to them. Okay, let's switch this for something else. Perfect. Let's see, what else is on our list of things? So, oh, yeah, right, we were talking about the movie. So we went to see the Lego movie. Pretty good. My bro apparently said that I think he said he was watching the first Lego movie and he, like, fell asleep on it. But with the second one, he actually stayed up and liked it. And he said it because more or less the adult jokes that were in it. Because he said there was a lot, it seemed like there was a lot more references to adult things that kids wouldn't understand, and he thinks that's probably why he ended up staying up, like, watching it, and, you know, just didn't end up, you know, let's say, like, going home or anything like that, because it could have been an easy choice of us saying, oh, hey, yeah, let's just go ahead and go back home. It could have easily just been that, but instead we were like, no, we could go ahead and we'll watch a movie. And I gave him the choices, because he brought up one movie, I think it's What Men Want. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, at first he was joking about it, but I was like, hey, man, if you want to, you know, it's basically, this is like your birthday time with me, we'll go ahead and do it. And it's funny because the whole time they're thinking he's mad, even though, like, we were together and he's like, I'm not mad about this. Like, why do they think I'm mad? Like, a lot of people think I get mad about these things. So we ended up, I think we talked about, like, that little segment for a bit. See, how is he doing that? I don't know. Did your health just go down? I'm just making sure this guy stays alive. If anything, this guy has more health than all of us combined. But yet he's still taking lots of damage. So that was a thing for a while. I gotta know that trick, because I keep seeing people doing that. But I don't know what they're doing. Like, it's gotta be something. I don't know if it's because you're higher level or what. But there's gotta be something to it. It can't just simply be the fact that, I don't know, some people have it and some don't. It's gotta be something else. Oh, it looks like we're having an issue there. So, it was a pretty good day. I ended up buying 2 shirts. It cost me like 45 bucks, which is ridiculous, but I mean, it looks nice. So, in a way, it's worth it. So, that was a pretty fun day. I think we played a little bit of Red Dead. I was kind of tired, so like we didn't enjoy ourselves too much, but we played and had a little bit of fun. And that was a thing for a while. Then, everybody was saying how like, oh, I'm sorry and things like that. And put search, take that stim pack. They were like, oh, I'm sorry, yada yada. And then we're just like, oh, we're gonna have a new hangout day. But I'm just like, well, my boy Johnny can't show up to that because, his birthday's on a Friday. He's not going to be able to make it to that. Friday is him doing stuff with his friends. And then Saturday, Sunday, I don't know what that is. He could be doing stuff with family, friends, school, anything on those days. He could be doing whatever. So, Saturday and Sunday were basically out the picture for him. So he wouldn't be able to go out and hang out with us. See, I want to jump like that. I want to jump like that. Ha! You can never count me out. Nothing on the frog. Okay. Oh, it's because of the body of water. I was confused why we were slow. Of course I've red worms. So, the whole thing just kind of came back around. We're like, oh, well, he's not going to be able to make it anything. I still want to hang out. What do we go ahead and do? So, I was like, well, I don't know. We could do anything. Like, go to a mall, look at clothes, go to a different store, look at clothes there. Like, I don't know. And you're just like, well, I mean, she's down for everything, it seems like. It's just because we're cool. We're that cool. And at some point, she was just like, what? No, not her. It was my bro, Joey. He was just like, arcade. He really, I don't know what's about the arcade. I mean, he likes video games. Does he just like it because it's old games? Does he like only because they have Marvel vs. Capcom? Like, I don't know what it is, but he likes something about it. Me, honestly, I don't think the games are too bad. If you left me alone there, you would see me playing a lot of the beat 'em up games, mostly the ones that are Alien related. So last time I was there, I ended up playing a lot of the Alien vs Predator, or simply just the Alien franchise, where you play as like Alan Ripley, and she's just going around moving people. Loved it. It was awesome. Same with the Alien vs Predator. What's going on with my nose? What is that? Is my sinus like backed up or something? I don't know. I feel like right in there, but it's weird. So, my bro just like eager arcade, or he's like, "Oh, we could go anywhere else." And I'm just like, this guy really wants to go. I forgot what I was saying. I remember something after that. I brought up the a competition that was happening. But anyway, we're talking about the arcade. I don't think we'd rather talk about the arcade. Rather, we just said, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure, we can go to the arcade." I still have money to go. Oh, I realized I was about to use the wrong weapon. I was just like, "Yeah, I suppose we could still go to it." This is that gun from, oh, I forgot what it's called, but I remember seeing this in, oh, that one dude left, dang. So who's the new leader then? There's no star. I just kind of follow and hope I help. It doesn't seem, I don't know, really. Like, I think we're just gonna go to, I think the way that they wanted to do it was we get up, we meet, we go all the way to a, what's it called, a Subway, get a sandwich, eat it, and then go into the arcade, and then just play the entire day away. I'm kind of hoping that we all play a. I mean, again, I'm fine with beat 'em up games, but I'm hoping that we go ahead and we play one that is compatible with all three of us. Oh, this guy's in the main menu. Wonder why that is. I'm gonna fast travel to this guy. So that's the plan as of now. So since my bro Johnny, which for his birthday, happy birthday, bro, tomorrow, happy early birthday. He's gonna go ahead and spend with his other friends and things like that. This ASMR, would this be considered ASMR if I do this? I don't think it does. I can barely hear it. Whew. Put in another cough drop just in case, but man, it went down my throat. Whew. What? He has all his stuff just out in the open. I mean, I ain't gonna complain, but it's really random. And I realized he doesn't have a tinker bench, so I'm not gonna be able to make ammunition. Although I could play a piano. Where are we on the map? Hold on. Wow, he was able to build it right next to there. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up and... I don't know. I really don't know the most of the song, to be honest. So that's the whole plan. Subway, arcade, go home, I suppose. Real native is the leader, so that means the guy actually left. No! Oh, I was gonna take a picture. I did it too late. I'll do this though. I'll get up. Wouldn't we be happy? Wouldn't it be nice? Dang, dude, this guy has a bunch of stuff. Like, there's gotta be something. Okay, they got Tato. But, man. This is dedication more. Like, I thought I was dedicated when I was doing stuff in, like, Fallout 4. And then I started playing this one, 76, and I was just like, oh, well, I'll just eventually get to it. This guy's level 100, so clearly he has been doing this for a while. Can we make... We could. Because I have quite a few, Okay, it appears not. I thought we would be able to make some type of food, but we really can't. Well, I mean, technically we did just make food. I thought we could make different kinds of food. Look at all this. Oh, wow. And it only uses boiled water, which is good because you get more benefits from purified water. And this is doing sort of the opposite. It's turning boiled water into a more beneficial thing for us. Now, of course, I could have just waited and got starch, which was adhesives. Which one guy was telling me about. He's like, oh, what you should do is grow out a lot of the crops or something like that. And then... let's put away this one for now. Oh, I can't. It's full. It is just hard. I mean, we don't need this one anymore, really. I'm keeping that pistol, though. No. It's all gone. Oh. Dang it. And I'm over encumbered. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get to the guy. Be the people. Back on the beat. Collision course. Let's see if this does any better. We're at 245. Still 245. Take the leg. 249. Huh. Let's think about this. I'm thinking, because we need to drop 4 pounds. We go to our aid first. Now, I've all flying just in case somebody were to go down. But it ain't gonna happen. Now, spoiled meat's only 0.25. Did we have one that was heavier? 0.25. It's about the same. Ooh, canned dog food. 0.5. So, we only are, what, 2 more? So, how do we drop 2 pounds? Drop the beer. Took a while, but now he's the leader. Reach the mayor's office. Find Boomer at South Belmont. Jesus. Tune into the WGRF station. Open the miner's locker. Who's Boomer? It can't be the same Boomer from, what's that game? New Vegas. There's no way it's gonna be the same. What is this? Tune into the station? Really? I gotta stop doing that. Oh wait, no. Do this. It's the fast way. I do like that the team kind of stays the same when you change and things. Although I'm not sure if it's still the same when you, because I've seen people disconnect, like I've done it too, where I've been disconnected from the server or something, and the game keeps you, it's still in team, so when you come back, you're not really missing out on anything. What? Look, and I'm still missing my leg. Is he still here? Mark Lovejoy Jr. Don't know why you put all that, but come on, Mark. Now, ooh, actually, I wanted to come up here, but I never have. He might be looking something up. Aim at the head. Hold on. Okay. The bog. We got grenade ammo. Is that the one I already have? This is 120. Well, is there? I doubt it, but let's see. It's a short gamma gun. Oh, I remember that. Let's take it. May not help it, but close the door. Close the door. Let me pull out the short gamma gun. I surprisingly have ammo for this. And the shooting on it's incredible. Jeez, why does this feel more effective in here than it did in Fallout 4? Well, I'm really surprised. This isn't that bad. Wait, this is it? It's just the cabin? Well, I mean, it kind of keeps going up. I'm pretty sure the boundary is like somewhere up there. You know, not that far. Like, but just like a perfect box, you know what I mean? If not, then it's kind of at an angle. It's gonna slant like up here, go across, and then right here on this part of the river, it just cuts. All that. But I do want to explore. I need to go a little more east, but yeah, we're on the way there to that fisher site. Now, I gave him the ability of less stamina or AP when he's running. Although, it really doesn't seem like it's worth it for the time. There we go. See, what did I just swallow? Look at that. Damn. Fisher site right here. Huh. Maybe the arcade's just my calling. I'm thinking about it right now. Because for most... Oh my god. Okay. Maybe this isn't really my site. Ooh, excuse me. At least I can confirm this. It seems like all fissure sites are extremely tough. And you're almost always guaranteed a Scorch Beast. Okay. Oh, right. I'm open encumbered. Well, we have power armor, so we should be able to somehow survive as long as we hide from the beast or hit an area where he won't be able to get us. Whoa. Oh, jeez. I turn around and they're all right there. I'm aiming because I don't want to miss. Because these are really high level. There we go. So, what's everybody else doing for Valentine's Day, huh? Me, I'm gonna be chilling with my mom because she said something about wanting to watch a movie. So I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to watch one of those bootleg movies. Well, not really bootleg, but I call them bootleg just because I really don't like them. No. I'm gonna protect Mark. Now, if it was up to me, I'd play Smash. No, I wanted to go to a Smash tournament, and one of my friends was thinking about it, but he didn't go. He has his gun out, and he's crouched. Why is that? I think I'm gonna go over to this house and let Mark breathe, I suppose. Mark's gonna die. Oh, there's a bobblehead on there. I don't eat bobbleheads. Mark, what are you doing, man? What's that? Oh, I already have it. Dang it. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the gamma gun. Nah, I don't know, but I'm thinking this one maybe. If we can get a good, decent shot on it. Because it's always moving. I doubt it's gonna work because it's at a percentage. Mark! You crazy SOB. It worked. I pacified it. Oh my god. What's he shooting at? Not rather what he's shooting at, it's what's shooting at him. Oh my god, shoot the gun! Okay, so is Mark back? No, he's not. Of course not. I'm over here defending him with my honor and life, and giving my life and honor for this Mark guy. Where is he doing for me? He just takes one step forward. Ah, what a man. What a man, Mark. You're an amazing guy. Mark Ruffalo. There we go. There you go. See, Mark? It's all fine. Other than the fact that there's a Source Warrior all the way over there. But it doesn't seem like it's bothering us yet. And I kind of wish you went down just so I could revive you and get that trophy done. But I don't know how many I revived, so... I know wish you died. Should've let you die, but I didn't. Mark, come on. I think this is a good moment to go ahead and just pause for a moment. We've been playing a lot this whole time. Oh, he's reloading. Okay, he stopped. So yeah, that's literally just the plan for the weekend, because it's already Valentine's Day. I don't know what my mom's gonna be up to, what she wanna do, but we're gonna be doing whatever. Then, Friday comes along. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday, to be honest. Tomorrow. I wanna go to Buffalo Wild Wings again, to be honest. What is he doing? He's starving? I don't know why it looked like his... Wait. Yeah, his health is going down. I swear his health was going down. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, well, I don't know now, because I could have sworn his health was going down right there, and I was like, oh, maybe it's our opportunity to revive him. But it doesn't seem to be the case. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day, and if it is somebody's birthday, then, yeah, I don't know, give them a little peck on the cheek for me or something, I don't know. Wish them a happy birthday. Again, hope your Valentine's Day is going good, even though this is Valentine's Day. Mark, you're hopeless. I don't know how to help you. Let's go back to the camp. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's nothing. I think maybe I was gonna say maybe we'd vlog or something, but no. I want to work out. There's this. I read Men's Health magazine, and on the cover, for first time maybe, we have Chris Hemsworth. Now, I would rather Chris Evans, but that's just preference. He's a handsome gentleman, but Chris Hemsworth, you know what? Why not? Heck, even that gay guy that was trying to flirt with me and things like that, because, you know, he has a crush on me. He was just, again, I feel bad for the guy, because it's not the same. Like, it's not, there you go, it's not mutual, because I don't have that preference, so I kind of feel bad for the guy. But he's like, oh, you're gonna be just like Chris Pratt? And I'm just like, I wish. Because Chris Pratt is, don't get me wrong, these guys are amazing actors, and they're all fit. They are all really fit guys. Let me see a picture of Chris Pratt, because Chris Pratt, from what I can tell, is an amazing guy. Oh, images of Chris Pratt. There's a picture of him standing, not standing, but like a comparison, right next to Chris Hemsworth. Isn't there a thing, or was a thing going on, where it was like the battle of the Chris? Who's the better Chris? Alright, let's try shirtless, because I gotta see how his body tone is compared to everybody else. Yeah, I could get there. Of course, you could tell he's worked out a lot more for the Avengers and the Guardians movies, which I feel like watching. 2018, yeah, you could tell he worked hard for his look in the Guardians movie. You know, he's got a I mean, of course, some of it could be assisted with CG, you know, but I mean, come on, guy looks great. Now let's compare this to Chris Hemsworth, who looks like he's a bigger guy. Uh, he has the physique. Really? You could see that V shape. Okay, this looks like it's Photoshop because this guy looks freaking huge. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, pretty strong guy. Now, if I could get at least a Pratt look, that'd be great. Although Chris Evans, that's the guy. It's my man crush right there. Yeah, look at that. He is dying. I looked away for a second. I'm gonna fast travel into him because I don't trust. And plus, if he does die, then I could revive him, and then I could technically cheat the system, I assume. You see his bones there. But yeah, that's the whole point. Just to try to work out. And it's a whole magazine, you know, men's magazine for health. It tells you a nice workout, nice warm up, and essentially just what you need to try and get to the same condition that these guys have. But another thing about it is, I think in this one it does. It talks about food. Now, what I kind of hate is on the back, it says fashion. This is Guide to Style, 50 upgrades that make your life better. And I'm just looking at the clothing section that they have here, and I'm just like, I don't like what I see. It's just a bunch of guys in, like, wife beaters, jeans, not even jeans, like joggers, some sneakers, and a sweater. Like, maybe the colors work, but I'm just like, I can't pull off a wife beater. But then you start getting to the next tab. And again, everybody just looks too nice. Like, this guy's got on slacks with a nice collared shirt. Different colors, obviously. Then you got this guy over there. Again, slacks. He looks like he has a jacket, and which matches his slacks. He's got flat shoes and a striped shirt. But this is literally just, this is not casual wear, it seems like. Like, maybe for some people it will be, but I don't dress this nice. I don't dress this nice. So, it's a big change, I assume. But then it starts getting into other topics, I assume. They're showing, like, shoes. It says the Great Sneaker Evolution. I really don't know what that's about. And then now it's upside down. That's a really short tab, then. You need to break some rules to get this big. And then it looks like it's a book with 2 discs, 2 DVDs. I don't know. 66% of men say their wheeze is average. 58 get circumcised. There we go. The average circumference in the U.S., 4.8 inches. The average length, 5.5. So it's like a square. I don't even know what I'm reading anymore. I don't even know why I'm reading this right now. Am I too old for this? Probably. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Is that? Maybe. Usually they have like a section talking about food or whatnot, but Chris Hemsworth, if he has some stuff to say, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because, I mean, this guy's been building up for who knows how long. And it's surprising because there was a time period where he got skinny. He got really skinny. For a movie where he played a guy, I forgot what the movie was about. I think he's starving or something. Like, it's a guy who's surviving by himself. It was Chris Hemsworth, right? Oh, excuse me. Here, let me put weight loss. Here we go. He said he wouldn't recommend starvation diet after this. But I want to know what that was for. Because he looks definitely like somebody who was starving or is starving. Let me see what movie that is. Or if they say what movie it's for. In the Heart of the Sea. There you go. So for the movie In the Heart of the Sea, this guy lost weight for that. Like, you still see he's fit. He still has the V. Muscles are on the side. But he's not as big. And it's surprising to see from the time that when that movie came out compared to when he had to do um, the Thor movies, he kind of got it back. You know, like maybe it is the makeup as well, because you know they had to put facial hair on him, they made him look different, um, put some stuff to make him look like he had sunburns. Um, but yeah, I mean, he got the look. He got the look. I'm gonna try that though. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is somebody. This is Christian Bale. What the heck? Did he really do that too? It looks like he might have, because I'm seeing like a really scrawny one, and then like a nice buff one. So that's pretty interesting. It seems like he might not. I mean, oh yeah, here we go. The 17 most extreme celebrity weight loss and gains. So that's really crazy. Again, losing so much weight, especially when you have like a lot of muscle. It's interesting to see how somebody can go through a process like this, and what makes it awesome again is that he got it back really. It seems like he got it back fast. But man, oh man. Anywho, really, we're just waiting for this guy to die. And did my leg go back into my freaking thing? I heard the noise. Like if it did. I'm gonna keep tab on that. I don't know why my deodorant's over here. Heck, at this point, I could be working on like a Red Dead video or something. Now, this is what this was. I hate it. This was very disappointing. I had a video, Red Dead Redemption 2, where my bro was in the store, and some very random person comes out of nowhere and tries. I think they were trying to. How did you heal? Why are you healing yourself? No, 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 Mark, please keep dying. Why is he like this? There was a really funny moment that I wanted to save, but it's not in there, and I hate myself for it because it's deleted now. There was a moment where, oh, wait, his health is way down. What? So was that a glitch? There was a moment where he was in the store buying stuff, and I'm over here minding my own business and talking with a guy, and then like out of nowhere the guy lassos me, tries to kidnap me, kill me, whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, John. You know, I'm trying to get his attention, like, help me, and he's laughing his butt off, and he's just like, but I'm buying clothes. I can't get over that line. And he does that in every open world game where it has the ability to have customization. He's always gonna go ahead and be buying clothes for whatever, and I hate it so much. Even if it's the same outfit, but or like it's always a red vest, but this time it's a different red vest. You know what I mean? Like this guy's just crazy. Do you just not go down? Hehe. And we could take advantage of this. What was that? You guys saw that? What is that? Why is it doing that? The mag is not in the gun. Why is it? What the heck? Did we break it? Oh, stim packing. Okay, I'm giving him way more health than what I wanted. Mark. I just realized I don't have a weapon. Let's do this. I mean, it's not gonna really be any helpful, because when you think about it, you take very little damage. But it's gonna be more, I suppose. Did it really repair? Nice. Well, I'm hoping the starvation gets him because it looks like it is. It's going down, but of course very slowly. Um, I think that's gonna have to be. There's nothing else we have to talk about. It's already. What time is it right now? It's 3:30 in the morning. Jeez, how is it? Is it really? Yes, it is. Oh my god. I doubt anybody's even online right now. Oh, of course, it's always that guy. Ooh. Okay, I'm good. Okay, but I don't know. It's just absurd how I don't know life. um, so I'm thinking my plan at least today is to try to work out a bit, drink up more protein, and just be cool overall. This is interesting anime art fan fiction. I don't know what you call this. Fan made art of Richter Belmont that I'm looking at, and it's interesting. He's drawn out in the style. I guess I don't know if I want to say that's anime, but that's how he is in a lot of the pictures that I've seen. And then he's like leaning on this interesting looking cross. His whip is kind of all over the place, almost, in that one area. And then there's this skeleton dragon rising from the background. Like, it's a little small one. It's not like anything big or interesting, but yeah. Deleting old pictures now. Nice picture of Bridget if she was in Talon. If anything, it's just a recoloring, I believe. I don't know, it's like the Talon logo on her mace. I'm assuming she's gonna have maybe the Talon logo on her thing. It's all red. She has a shield, which could have Talon logo on it. I don't know. It seems like, because I'll bring this up before we end it off. In Overwatch, it seems like a lot of people want to go ahead and have, because not every year, but, well, yeah, every year. Blizzard has the events where story is supposed to happen. So basically, with the event that's popping up, I think I forgot what they're calling it. Like, it's not like the files, but it's something where it's like, oh, it happened in the past and we're kind of over it. It seems like everybody wants a Talon skin for characters, even if they aren't associated with Talon. So, May, Bridget, Zenyatta, I think Moira had her own version. But there's fans who are making Talon skins. I want to see if I can find more concept images. Oh, let me put Overwatch, because I'm getting one of Batman. I think that's Batman. It's like a wannabe Batman. Or not a wannabe, but I don't even know what that is. Let's put Overwatch. Here we go. So, here, well, you guys can't see, but we have a McCree, which I guess looks cool. I mean, it looks, in the art style, I guess it looks cool. This one is about Hanzo, which I don't like already. Just looking at it, I don't like. They have one for Diva that they're calling Cinder, or C.ND, Cinder, C-N-D-E-R. That's pretty cool. Now, this is only for her when she's out of the mech suit. So it's all black. Cybernetic leg, maybe? No, that's regular leg. Or, no, yeah, that is totally a cybernetic leg. She's got, like, bandages on parts, like her arm and her other opposite leg. She has a stitched up eye, or bandaged eye, I mean. A nice looking headwear for Talon. Talon logo, the little gem thing that she has on her gun. And, of course, all black, silver, with white and red. And I guess gray. And it has a Talon logo on her chest. See, so that one looks pretty cool. Now this one don't. It's supposed to be Mercy, but whoever did it just kind of like, it looks like a coloring. Basically, it's all black, white, red, right? Talon colors. And then it shows off her belly and some of her breasts. And then, for some reason, it's like a skeleton tail popping out. I mean, the color looks good and all, but I don't think I'd go at all. I don't think I'd. It's definitely they wouldn't accept that because that's very sexualizing. And apparently they had a problem with that when Tracer was just posing, where she looks behind her shoulder and she had that was sexualized that to the point where Blizzard changed it, where now she has one leg up and she's doing basically the same thing, but she just has one leg up, and somehow that was way better for fans. And it was really dumb that that was even a thing, but it was a thing. So clearly, we wouldn't get the a skin where it shows a lot of cleavage um, for any character, really. So here we have this Hanzo, much better. I like it a lot. All black. It's pretty basic, with some red on his bow, legs, and arm, and then his tattoos where they should be. It just has a Talon logo, and there's no tattoos. It's just simple and looks good. Ooh, okay, so this Mercy looks way better than the other Mercy. Definitely it's decked out and complicated with the white and the red being very dominant with black. Um, they didn't change the wings. I mean, they changed the color of it, but it looks like she has a bit of a caboose. But this skin looks great. I would approve of that. What the heck is this? They have like a bootleg looking Widowmaker. And then they have this Tracer. It's not like concept art. This one's just like a fan drawing. It says, or maybe just a Talon skin for her. I don't know. But it looks interesting. Like, I'd take the idea in a way. I mean, they're still keeping in the colors, you know. I'm just gonna skip that one because I don't see how it was then. Ooh, okay, so that's pretty cool. For Symmetra, this person designed two concepts where she's kind of like how Orisa has one where she mixes with nature. They have one for Symmetra, or rather two. Think of it the same, except one's green and the other one's purple. So it looks really awesome, and I kind of wish that was something they added. Now this, to me, seems like a concept for a new hero. They call it Tigress. Real name Nadia Harimau? I don't know how you even say that. But Nadia, we'll stick with that. Age 32. Occupation, local defense force. Base of operation, Indonesia. Affiliated with Talon, or formerly, because this is formerly right after that. And then a quote, penance for dealing with the devil. Some stuff that I like about this and some stuff that I don't. It's interesting because they're going for like a tiger look. So I like the idea of the legs being robotic and having little claws on it. Looks interesting. The thing with the tail, I'm not completely down with, and definitely all that fur that's supposed to be on her back. It's so bushy that it just doesn't look right. She's holding a knife. That should just be like a thing that you can throw. Personal carry with sentimental value. I'm just whacking them. An AVM. So basically, they just gave like another. Think of it in a way like another soldier, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not down with it, but yet I am down with it. I like the idea of it, the Tigress. Although maybe a better name would be, you know, better. Like Nadia. What's so wrong with that? Let's see. Ooh, this one for Tracer isn't so bad, even though it's all black and white. Oh, here we go. The Zenyatta one. Black. Tons of the white. Dominant black. And instead of throwing regular orbs, it's skulls. I think it's cool. Let's see. What else do we have? I don't know what that is. Reaper got a He-Man design. Or rather, a Skeletor. Which looks awesome, if you ask me. I like that. Because I'm a fan of He-Man. not a big fan, but I do enjoy it. Somebody tried doing their own talent again for Mercy, which doesn't look bad and it doesn't look great either, because it's covering up her face, and it's all black and red. Now, if there was one for Ash, that'd be pretty cool. Ew. I don't know about this one. I do love the color and idea, but her hair. It said, "What if Tracer was a member of Talon, not Overwatch? Sick. Slicked back hair, sleek look, sharp points all over her armor. Danger. What does that mean? Sharp points all over armor equals danger. Blue to purple color scheme like Widowmaker." So basically, like if Widowmaker was on Tracer. The only thing that I have a problem with is just the hair. Like, slick back and black. I don't know. I don't know about that. What is this? Oh, I was trying to see something about Widowmaker and I backed out. It's just her posing in the Talon skin. And it's not that complicated. For her Talon skin, it was just like a shirt, pants, Talon logo, her skin clearly not purple yet, and that was it. And again, if somebody wants to make a Skeletor one, please do. It appears there isn't that many designs. Like, I thought, I could have sworn there was a lot more. But then again, I was on Twitter. The one that I have on Bridget looks nice. Okay, look, see this picture now, again, going back to the idea of Tracer being a part of Talon, rocking the colors of purple, the bluish and the purple, but the hair being slicked back. I don't know why, I just feel like the hair doesn't look great. But even then, like if I just ignore that, it does look like an awesome skin, even though she has no purpose or point in being a part of Talon. Can we just take you down? What if I just hold it? Oh, okay, I thought that would do something. Simara. Oh, they really give her hands. This one's if they really made Pharaoh look like a dragon. Don't I have booze? They have wine. I've had beer. That looks really cool though. If she actually was a dragon. Okay, no, shut up. Oh! Yo! Get all this stuff I needed. I'm sorry, dude, but you're not on. I need to do stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, the leg's not on. Okay, look. The leg is on. The leg is off. Why does it do that? Okay, now I'm only 10 overweight. Banana. Oh, baby, here like Liberace. That's the salmon. I'll get rid of that. Really don't need it. Oh, actually, that would have been cool. They have a lunar. Somebody designed a Lunar New Year event skin for Moira, and I'm kind of surprised. It actually looks pretty darn good. You know, all they did was eliminate the whole thing with the tubes that go like wrapping around her arm and things like that, and it looks really good. You know. Is it a Camino? I think that's what it's called. She's wearing that basically, and then on her back, instead of the usual system that she has set up, it's like this floating symbol, and it changes. changes color based on what the user is, well, using. If it's healing, then it's going to be yellow, and then if it does damage, it's going to turn purple. So that's actually really cool. And if this was... Blizzard should look into these things. I mean, I understand that they want to basically make all their stuff, well, like, theirs. But, you know, at some point, they're going to have to... I think, in my opinion, they should. And heck, I know for a fact a lot of other people think the same thing, because I read this almost all the time. Blizzard should definitely, at this point, listen to the fans when it comes to skins. Game modes, it seems like Overwatch has almost everything. You know, you play Overwatch, you have free-for-all, you have team deathmatch, varying from 3 versus 3 all the way to like 6v6. Everything in between. Oops, thought I was doing Tinker. I'm just really... Monster Hunter? They're trying to make... They're basically trying to do the Van Helsing instead. No. And they're calling it Monster Hunter. No, stop that. I'm gonna put all this away. Look at all this stuff that he had. I feel kind of bootleg, but it's just the name of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Look at all that cloth. See, that I have to admit, that's good advice. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Because the player's only gonna play. That's all they're doing. That's probably one of the best advice ever, now I'm thinking about it. Like, players gotta play. Or, players gonna play. Bulk leather. So you can't hate the player. He's just playing the game as it is. That's like getting mad that you died in a shooter game where enemies are supposed to shoot you or something. I don't know. I tried my best. But you get the idea. Like, you shouldn't get mad at the game where the whole point is to... That's why, well, a lot more people rage on like a Call of Duty game. Okay, wait, 162? 160. 152. See, that's where I'm confused a little bit with the number of plastic, although we are pretty good with what we have. Blast mine? When did I get an inert bomb? Let's see if we could do something. Hold on, I want to see. Now, I highly doubt it because of the fact that we don't have anything for this. We could just make it have more range. And that's it. This. We could change the stock, which is for the recoil. Nothing else really. Wait, hold on. Didn't I have... This is recoil compensation. Plasma rifle. And then add the troubleshooter. This is 26. This is the same thing. Yes. What can we add to this, really? I just want to know. Does it have no muzzle? We could put a reflex sight on it, surprisingly. Let's get rid of that. Oh, look at that. I get a suppressor for it now. I want to get rid of this. Or rather, I would love to put a silencer on it. I would love to put a silencer on everything. It's the only reason why I have this gun around. It's so tiny. I don't know how anybody's supposed to grab onto that. If I was going up against Scorch, then I would have done this. Jeez, look at all these different versions. We got the long, sawed-off, short, stabilized, true sawed-off. Even has a reflex sight. That's crazy. Let's go to switch to craft, because I think we don't have everything. This one we need Mr. Handy Fuel, and we need Makeshift Warrior 5. This one needs rank 4. So if I had Makeshift Warrior, I'd be able to make those. Wow. Now, this I'm confused. Because we clearly have enough for it. But it says we're lacking materials. Which gets me confused, because how could we be lacking on materials? But we are able to make this. And then if I make it, I already know I'll be screwed, because I can't get any benefit out of it. Now, this at 50 would be perfect. This at 50 would also be perfect. Pike revolver. Syringe. Okay, let's evaluate our weapons first. Just very quickly. They're all semi-automatic, right? Very quickly, I want to switch my no, my perception's still fine. Rifleman. Okay, I was gonna say I want to switch my perception to the other one. I might have to put more into perception. Because I need things like the pick lock, and I want to put it into expert commando. That way I could go ahead and do more damage with weapons that are fully automatic. And the only weapon I think I can make. No, I only have the standard receivers. This is the only gun, aside from the one on the bottom, that I can turn into. Okay, no, I didn't unlock for this one. So then it's only this. Oh wait, no, this is the pipe bolt action. So if I were to make a pipe pistol, let's say we make it 50, right? Of course, I need more screws. When do we never? If I make this a full automatic weapon, which it would be better if I had 10 screws, probably be our best bet. So, put all that away. That's literally gonna be all for today. There's nothing else for us to really do. Look, we had Lager this whole time. Why wasn't that in there? My stash box is full? What? Look at all this bulk. Let's see, it's like 0.25. Okay, let's see. Maybe because I got a lot of stuff that I can break down. Wait. Do I have acid? I have one bulk acid. That's oil, tape, adhesives, oil, steel, lead, screw spring, bone, nuclear waste, cloth, leather. Okay, it doesn't seem like I have any more. Well, I have waste acid. Okay, so wait. Transfer. It's in this. There we go. Take all that aluminum, black, copper. Oh look, an inert bomb. Gold. So I had it here the whole time. Lead. I still have my 9 fuzzy tokens. Silver. Site ores and uranium. I just want to break these down. Energy, explosive, grenade, mines. So that means I need the other bench. This one. Boop boo doo. There we go. Maybe not the best, but there we go, smelting all the way on the bottom. So we need a lot of black titanium, so I'm going to definitely be using this. Lead. Okay. Wait, meat? Raw fertilizer into meat? Oh, no, other way around. So I could turn raw meat, spoiled meat, spoiled vegetable, spoiled fruit. If I have 10 of each, I could turn that into fertilizer. And then, okay, I see. Do we need ultracite? It sounds important. Now, steel, silver, gold, crystal, I think copper, and aluminum. These are like the only two things that I need more of. And at some point we need to find these hallucinogen canisters to see what happens. If that only makes people crazy. Or what. Then we go to Tinker's Bench. We bulk up on lead. And then we put that away. With a lot of junk. Wow. I'm really shook. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take out one of these chassis. 2 of them. I'm gonna have to take that out. And let's check it out. Okay, so this has like a bunch of stuff on it. They all should have a bunch of stuff on it now I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. And the Raider. T-51. Wait, no. We're gonna get rid of this one. Straight up. Now, if there was a vendor, I'd try to... I'm gonna... For sure there is a vendor, but I don't know if you could sell it. I mean, I could hold 1. Oh, even then, I couldn't. Look, it's 598 of 600. Let's take like this one, I suppose. I don't know what's what anymore. This one we'll get rid of. We'll collect these. We just gotta make room for one of them. Boom. See, not that hard. And then... well, which one did I put away? Okay, I'm still in the same one then. One that doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, well, now it is. I'm wanted for 100 caps for killing a level 70 guy. I mean, I revived him. But... okay, so... I could start using these weapons now. I think I'm gonna put it into 40mm so I can use that. Oh, excuse me. Let's do this. Let's make the 40mm. Okay, maybe it's not in this tab. Is there a explosive ammo? 40mm. then for regular ammo, make 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to make enough of everything that I use. And these are essentially useless, because I heard that it's for a paddleball weapon, which you get in like an arcade. One in the arcade areas. So I'm gonna spam this a little bit. Like that. Ain't that something? You could get 100 of these. Well, now I have over that. I have nothing that uses... Wow. You could get 100 of these .5. Wow. I don't even have a weapon that uses it. .38s. Like, these are more common. But there's a lot of weapons that can use it. And then my last steel and lead is gonna go into that. Dun 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 bam bam. So the only weapons that I have are for .45. 40mm, which this uses. So let's grab that instead, no? I gotta sneeze. I got too lazy. I had no energy to cover. Well, I had energy to cover the mic, but I didn't have energy to mute the mic. Let's. I want to get rid of this, to be honest. But if it was a star item, then I would have kept it. Scrap this one. I'm in the gym. I'm really contemplating if I want to keep this .38. Let's drink this up. I should eat another yogurt. Actually, I'm gonna steal those brownies. And I think that's basically all for us. I mean, I don't know exactly what the heck that we did today, to be honest, but we did something. We joined 2 different groups. We're getting rid of our power armor. Because, honestly, we have too much in our chest. Most of it, of course, being obviously the junk, but aside from that, there's just too much stuff that we have in there. That's going to be all for today. I'm probably going to watch a YouTube video or something. It's probably, what, 5 in the morning now? It's 4 in the morning. I was off by an hour. But that's all for today. I'm over 100 pounds. Because look at all this armor that I'm holding. It's so heavy to the point that I'm going to sell these, if possible. I'm going to see if there's a vendor somewhere. I think there's a vendor out here in Flatwoods, which isn't too far, if you're asking me. We could go there, sell some stuff, and then go ahead and, I don't know, just sell stuff. So, of course, since I'm wanted for 100 caps, I have no clue where anybody's at. People know where I'm at, but I don't know where they're at. So, I bit my lip, or rather, I have chapped lips, so I, like, peeled. Ow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, if you did watch. Stop that. We really didn't take any pictures this time. Usually we take, like, a picture, at least one. Not even that. Usually we take, like, 2 or 3. But usually we take pictures, like, every time we play, but we didn't end up doing that this time. But if you watched, thank you for watching. I love playing some Fallout 76, and if you're somebody who loves Fallout 76 or wants to play Fallout 76, or maybe just wants to play Fallout 76 with me, then get yourself Fallout 76 on PS4, and maybe we could hook something up. I don't know. I've always wanted a group that was always more than just 4. So really, it'd just be like a four, like me with three others, and then there'd be another group of four working together to do something. But realistically, we would just all be, whoops. But realistically, we would all just be down here in the southern area. And there's still lots of this game that I love. If I had the nuke thing going on, I could isolate this big chunk. But basically, from 76 to down to Flatwoods, it's this area. So you can't nuke the Mothman area, I think. But this it's like a big area over here. Because you can nuke Morgantown, which is right here. It's like right next to it. I don't know if it goes down this far, but I know for sure it's like this area, really. It might reach up to here, but it's an off-limits area because this is still where the tutorial is at. Now, if it was up to me, I would have definitely nuked Flatwoods, but you can't do it. It's still, again, it's a tutorial area. If anybody new comes in, this is their safe haven from wherever the heck that you nuke it. So even if you nuke this, then they're restricted from that beginning tutorial session of, being allowed to get stuff. So basically they wouldn't be able to get like the Brahmin meat and things like that. It'd be a hard time basically. So this is a big chunk of land that you cannot nuke no matter what you do, but you can nuke everything else. And I do, again, since this is a big chunk of land where you cannot nuke it, it's like one of the best places you could go ahead and low-key I kind of want to do that before going, but this is it. I'm not going to do it anymore. This is, even if you are such a high level character, this is still one of the best places you can go ahead and I wouldn't say, well, you could farm here, I suppose, but this is one of the best places if you're playing like me to go ahead and just kind of take it easy a bit. So if you do have like a farm, or like him working at a farm at a track, it's pretty easy, I suppose, to go ahead and get things, because I mean, you get some good lands here. There's just a lot of good stuff, really, if you want to be honest. This is just a nice, since again, tutorial area, it's a good spot to go ahead and just be when you're doing stuff. If you do protrude outwards, you're not guaranteed that enemies are going to be hard or they're going to be easy. I mean, typically when you go down to this region, they do get hard. So this is like a whole hard section, but yet the outer layers seem to be pretty easy. This one's just hard all throughout. Like, you go in here and there's a bunch of people at high level shooting you. It goes throughout the city here. Go out here, you see the little logo of a bat. You know that Scorch Beasts are in this area. Mole Men are in this area. So Mole Men, Scorch Beasts, the Scorch everywhere. Robots in the Scorch, and it's crazy. I don't know if super mutants are there, but I know for sure this Scorch, like everything else, basically. Sends the Violet, Robobrain Horde, Cranberry Bog. These are locations I haven't explored yet, because the highlight was really this town here. Up here, I believe this is the Mire, right? Moss Town. I just saw the Mire. Yeah, here we go. Event, the Mire. So this is the Mire. All this green. This is horrible too. You got creatures that normally you wouldn't fight against, like up here, along with a Deathclaw, time to time, with those things that spit. I forgot what it's called. But there's so many creatures in here. Now, what's unique about the Grafton, though, is that they have the Grafton monster. If I could find Grafton, that'd be great, because I'm at Morgantown. But in Grafton, it's up here, no? Yeah, here we go. This is Grafton Steel, and this is the Grafton Dam. So we're pretty close. Let's see, Morgantown. Where's that? Oh, over here, right? Yeah, see? There you go. Boom. Grafton. Top area. They have the Grafton monster, right? Which is typically native to this area. when you're exploring, you might come across it here, but you do come across it at times in other areas. I did find one before. Was it along here? I know for sure the Capitol building, or the DMV, they kind of share the same thing. The Charleston's Capitol building, this is where I found one. Really, I saw it there like 2-3 times. It might still be there. I don't know, but we talked enough. We talked enough. We're done. We're done for the day. I want to put on some like relaxing music, I suppose. Contemplate Winston being a part of Talon, and basically I can see Winston having the same thing as Doomfist. How his face is like painted up. I could see that being a thing. Anyway, Rick Hart. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, hit that like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in the next video, which is Valentine's Day. So I won't be doing a Valentine's Day video. So technically, this is the Valentine's Day video. I don't know. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. Peace and love to everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Stay healthy.